What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. Yeah, if this is the first time you see my face or hear my voice, I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform to, raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. Okay, today's episode is going to be about how narcissistic people don't think that you listen to them. They don't think you support them enough. They don't think you give enough. Like, they just don't. Pretty much, in summation, nothing you ever do for a narcissist will ever be enough, y'all. So one of the biggest issues that I feel like I had with in my relationship with my wife was I always felt like she didn't listen to me, or she wasn't hearing what I was trying to say, because she wasn't giving me the answers that I wanted her to give me. She absolutely wasn't. I would say this. Narcissists have delusions of grandeur, y'all. We just do, and I expect you to listen to my delusions of grandeur, no matter how delusional they are. If I don't have any kind of educational background, and I want to fly for NASA, you're going to listen to me, you're going to support me. That's the narcissistic mindset. Y'all, I have a degree in industrial engineering, which in no way qualifies me to fly for NASA, but, I'm not completely uneducated. I have a degree in industrial and systems engineering from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Shout out NCA&T in Greensboro, North Carolina. But like I said, narcissist, nothing, like, I always felt like she wasn't hearing me. I'm like, look, I want to be a famous actor. I know I'm 30 years old. I know I've had no acting experience, but I want to be a famous actor. And instead of just shouting me from the rooftops, I feel like what she heard was I'm trying to uproot our lives and ruin our life, and move to LA and try to make it at audition and waiting tables with our 2 kids. You know what I mean? I didn't get the response I wanted, of course. She's like, I feel like you could be a good actor possibly, but why don't you just do that as a hobby and not quit your day job? Anger. In that moment right there, I felt like she wasn't supporting me. So I felt like I had to become an actor just to spite her, which a lot of narcissists and toxic people would do. They would do things just to spite you. If you tell them they can't do something, they would do it just to spite you. And in this case, my goal was to become an actor, to try to, I wanted to become an actor regardless, but I wanted to also, I wanted to spite her, spite her for the fact of just become an actor and be successful just to spite her. You know what I mean? So I tell this to people all the time, like, if you're dealing with narcissists, toxic people, or whoever, like, nothing you do is ever going to be enough, because they don't think you're listening to their dreams unless you blindly support them. And even if you blindly support them, when that delusion fails or doesn't come through, they're going to blame you for not supporting them enough. Sometimes they'll blame you for supporting them at all. Like, why did you listen? Why did you let me do this? They'll say stuff like that to you. Why did you let me do this? Like, you let me uproot our lives and ruin our life, quit that job. You quit your job and moved us across the country to chase a dream. Like, why don't you say no? You can say no. Like, God, I need somebody who'll hold me accountable. I need a partner. Y'all, nothing you say or do for a narcissist will ever be enough. You can't give enough to a narcissist. You just can't do that. And so a lot of people get caught up trying to do that, and then you end up losing yourself in the process. Like, I would talk to my wife. Narcissistic people we talk in circles anyway, y'all. So I talk to my wife, and I just felt like I would never get the answers that I was looking for. I needed blind support. Narcissistic people need blind support. That would be the argument. I feel like she wasn't listening. Are you even listening to me? Hey, I want to be a famous actor. Are you even listening to me? And she was just like, I'm listening, but damn, like, is that really something you want to be doing? Is it really something you need to be considering doing? Like, you got 2 kids, you're going to uproot your life to do what? To act? No, we're not going to do that. You know what I mean? And then she stood her ground. I mean, I still became an actor. I'm not a famous actor by any means, but I am an actor. I do act. I've been on TV a couple times. Nothing huge, but that's my passion right there. I want to be an actor. That's absolutely my passion. But no amount, like I said, because immediately she didn't say yes to that moment, I automatically felt like she wasn't supporting me. And from that moment forward, this is like 7 years ago. So in that moment, I felt like I could never depend on her for support. So I wouldn't, I would just do stuff. Like, she's going to try to turn me down anyway. So if you don't blindly support a narcissist, they're going to do what you don't want them to do anyway. That's just the crux of it. If you don't give me enough blind support, or just not even blind support, if you don't give me enough just open support, they're going to do it anyway. If anything, to spite you. Sometimes they'll fail on purpose. They don't have any intention on completing their job or doing this or becoming successful and things like that. They just tell you their delusion, get started on it, and fail it, just to say they did it, and then they can blame you for it failing. Yeah, I talk to people literally every single day that this happens. Like my narcissistic partner, let me stop right here. Some narcissists, do they become successful? Yeah, they become successful, famous as actors and actresses. They do. A lot of narcissistic people do. I'm just saying, a lot of them, some of them become successful, but a lot have those delusions of grandeur and don't have the ability to achieve that success. You know what I mean? So they're actual delusions. You know, if you don't blindly support that person, they hold, like y'all, narcissists hold grudges forever. Like me as a narcissist, I don't let things go. I just don't do that. I don't let things go ever. But Lee, you've been in therapy for 5 years, and do you still hold on? Do you still hold grudges now? Absolutely, I hold grudges. Absolutely, I hold grudges all the time. I remember I was getting my when my account was first started building on TikTok, and people were attacking me. And I had like a little smaller account. It was like 10, 15,000 people. People were attacking me with huge accounts, 200,000, 300,000 people. I'm literally talking about my mental health. But I always say, like, when my page gets big enough, I'm going to try to come back and I'm going to make some mean videos about it. But I never did that, y'all, because I've grown from that. But it was still in me. I was mad as hell. I was like, I'm not going to get into the reaction that they want. I want to ignore them. And I'm just going to keep building my stuff up to the point where I can, I'm going to build it up to the point where I can take care of myself. I mean, I can protect myself and things like that. What happened to the light? The sun started coming in, y'all. Sorry. It definitely started coming in just now. Give me a second. Sorry, y'all. I had to get up and start moving around because if you're watching this on YouTube, I start moving around. The sun started coming up. But yeah, no amount of support did you ever give to a narcissistic person will ever be enough for that person, y'all. It's just that you can't support them enough. If you give up, you can literally empty your savings. You can change your job. You can quit your career. You can do all of this stuff, y'all. And that narcissistic person will look at you and tell you, this is not enough. I need more. I need somebody who's going to ride or die for me. And then, like, if they do hit that success, if they do something in spite of you, and they do, hit that success, they will absolutely cut you off when they get to that point. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Hold on, y'all. Hey, what? You back? Okay. I'm almost done with the video. Sorry, y'all, don't cut the video. My wife just came home. But yeah, if they will absolutely cut you off when they get to that point, if they ever hit that point of success that they feel like you didn't believe in, when they get to that point, they will absolutely, if they ever get to that point, they will absolutely cut you off, use you, abuse you, and then discard you. If that's what you want when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, I'm just saying, I feel like there's a difference between ambition and blind, delusion. A lot of people are ambitious, but do they actually have the ability to get where they want to go? You know what I mean? I can say I want to be a famous actor, but like if I have no acting background, I've had no acting, nothing. This is like I just saw it one day. I'm like, I'm gonna become a famous actor. That's delusions. Ambition is like I've been studying at Juilliard or the Tisch School of Acting in New York or something like that. Then if I say I want to be a famous actor, that becomes more believable because I have the ambition because I'm in the school for that right now at this moment. You know what I mean? So there's a difference between ambition and delusions. So if you're dealing with a narcissist, like, how do I tell the difference? Like, how do I tell the difference between being ambitious and being delusional? Yeah, some delusional people are ambitious. You can have a mix of the two, but ask yourself, what grounds do I have to believe this person on? What grounds do I have to blindly, do I have to be able to blindly support this person on anything that they do? You know what I mean? What grounds? So I ask a lot of people, what has this person, like, what baseline do you have to believe this person on? What have they done in the past to show you that they have the ability, they have the wherewithal to complete this task? You know what I mean? Because if you listen closely enough, they'll tell you if they even believe in themselves, y'all. Listen closely enough. Like I say, I know this video started about not listening. They don't think you're listening to them. You listen closely enough, they'll tell you if they really believe in themselves or not, or if it's truly delusional. You know what I mean? But if you don't blindly support that person, get ready for an argument, get ready for a fight, get ready to be discarded later on or emotionally disconnected from. Because if you don't support them, they will try to find somebody else who supports them. And like I said, I feel like my wife wasn't listening to my plan of how I wanted to achieve my goal of being an actor. You know what I mean? I was just like, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I have to do. Look, I'm gonna work less at my job. I'm going to take more acting classes. You know, I was paying all the bills in the house too. So look how delusional I was. I was paying all the bills. I thought I was going to work less. You know, I said I'm going to work less, take more classes, and we go move. Yeah. It's funny hearing it now. It's like I said, it's self-awareness can be both painful and hilarious at the same time, because like just looking back at that, I remember sitting on the couch saying that and how she was looking. Now I feel like she wasn't listening. Are you listening? Are you even listening to me? I'm detailing the plan of how lives are going to get better. You're not even listening to me. It's been a long, it's been absolutely a really, really long road on this healing journey of narcissistic, trying to get past narcissistic personality disorder. Not get past it, trying to deal with it and just cope with it a little bit better. Anyways, y'all, I have to hop off this thing. My wife just got home. I have to take my dog to the vet. But anyway, let me one last drop. Cova Brewery in Norfolk, Virginia, June 12th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Me and Ben Taylor, the other self-aware narcissist, Raw Motivations, are doing a live in-person meetup. So if you're on the East Coast, come hang out, y'all, with the families and whatnot. Gonna be drinking, fun. Might do a little Q&A. Might do a live video. We're gonna doing pictures and just talking and stuff like that. I want to meet people who follow me. I want to meet, if you feel like we've changed your life, come out there and just chat with us. Meet us in person. We're real people. We're not just narcissistic people you see online. We're absolutely real people, kids, wives, in different lives. But come through, check us out, Cova, C-O-V-A. I'm about to make a flyer here and post it on YouTube and my TikTok and stuff like that as well. But thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all, because as much as y'all learn from me, I promise y'all I'll learn even more from you. Stay tuned for my next episodes. Thank you. Mental Illness is out. Peace.